It's the opening night and they're lighting the lights. The orchestra is tuning to make sure they sound right. It's time to start our show tonight.
This is a residential rehab facility for drugs and alcohol. It's part of the Phoenix Futures programme, and people can come here for a number of months. It's either 3 months, 6 months.
Alcohol and drugs.
For alcohol and drug addictions, yeah.
I'm a resident in Phoenix House. I've been in now 17 weeks. I'm doing a 6-month programme and I'm getting a hell of a lot out of it. I've got a long-term alcohol problem, and I've been trying to deal with it for many years. The last few years I became dysfunctional. It got really out of hand, and I've sat on it for many years. I think when things really started going wrong was I had to take voluntary redundancy from my job with the council, local council. After 25 years, I was very lucky they allowed me to have voluntary redundancy, and I realised if I don't do something now, although I've been told many times, I had tried to do things about it, I realised this is the time to take the bull by the horns.
As artists, delivering theatre projects in prison and in the community for around 7 or 8 years now, haven't we? And about 2 or 3 years ago we kind of decided to kind of come together and bring, I suppose, our different expertise together, and that's how No Place Productions was really founded. Well, this was created by the Phoenix Futures Wirral residents, and it's through our programme that we call Together. So that's a drama residency programme where we come in, it's been 8 weeks, we come in a couple of times a week, and we basically use drama exercises to enable the participants to explore difficult issues but within like a creative environment, and through those exercises you know, strands of a performance start coming, and basically we build upon that through improvisation.
Organically, isn't it? It just comes from them. So much so that like it's probably about 90% verbatim, isn't it? You literally just take everything from what they create in the workshops and stuff and create magic.
I can't believe you just said that.
Actually, what happened, I was out for a day on some rambling course, I believe it was. And someone told me, you've been put into the drama group. And I thought, don't think so. And I thought, you know what? I'll give it a go, why not? And at times I've thought, what have I walked into? And at times it's been nerve-wracking and I haven't wanted to do it. I suffer with issues of anxiety. And although I've been nervous doing this play, I didn't do what I normally do, run away, drink, hide. Faced up to it. The anxiety wasn't as bad as it used to be, and afterwards it's just fantastic.
Washing his hands, pretending it's not happening.
I'm not washing my hands. You take it easy on you.
When you're working in these types of environments, it's kind of the most immediate form of theatre, I suppose. It's you know, there's no hiding behind the politeness of an audience in a conventional theatre. These are people going through some really tough times, and the fact that you see them grow through the process, the self-worth that they can't, and you see them get out of it. I don't know, that's really rewarding for me.
As well as obviously with this strand that's the case, but on our other strands of our work, when we do usually a performance and then we come back out in character and we do a workshop so the audience get a chance to ask the characters questions about who is he, how he did this, why he's on the other. With a normal, obviously, you say conventional piece of theatre, you do your show, you get your clap, you go off, you never get to see the audience, you never get to... And that interaction and that excitement you get from constantly having to be on your toes, and you can throw anything from you, and you see how good people listen. You don't think that people listen as much when they come on, they go, in scene 3 you dropped this at 4 o'clock, but then you come back with something else, and I'll come, what's that about? And you go, oh, okay. You can constantly be on your toes, it's exciting.
I like the idea of using theatre for a more realistic type of setting, you know, to help people who need it, basically, and not theatre for theatre's sake, theatre to actually help people. I love the idea of that, and to be a part of that is really something special, to be honest.
It is literally, it's their words, their story, their characters, and that's what's kind of really unique about that. And the fact you get to perform to their peers as well.
And family as well.
Yeah, that's a really nice thing for them to be involved in.
I mean, it's quite emotional, to be honest. I felt quite emotional, but I haven't been here half as long as, you know, the company itself. I came in later, and I was quite touched, really. It's quite emotional to, you know, be a part of helping people. Like, I feel quite fulfilled, yeah, is the word.
What's so exciting about it is you know it's going to be completely different every time. You never know what to expect. You're constantly having to overcome different challenges and stuff like that. And that's why it's when we actually, you know, it all culminates in a performance, and that buzz we see them get and we get as well, and that, you know, pride of seeing them from building up to this. They go through all the crap that we go through and stuff like that, and it's all worth it in the end. It's just unbelievable, that feeling of pride that you get.
Yeah. Would you be offered in the next one if they asked you?
As long as I don't get typecast.
That's it, you don't want that?
No.
Yeah, definitely.
Next we've got a tour that we're taking out. So it'll be a performance which we're going to female prisons up and down the country called Under the Influence. It's something that we piloted last year in HMP style, and we worked with a few of the women in there in the actual writing of this. So it's a performance and workshop, and
It's about codependency, isn't it?
It's about codependency in relationships.
Hello, my name's Judy McLean and I am the Creative Director of theatrical production company Love History. We started off as a site-specific tour company doing historical tours throughout the city, and we were asked to run murder mystery events at Croxteth Hall, and we had a historical lamplight tour there as well. And then we've just kind of evolved, and then I sent a proposal in to the manager at St George's Hall to do a large-scale event, and that led to discussions of the catacomb tours. Well, this is the 7th one now that we've done, and this is called The Killers of Victorian Liverpool. So it's again a promenade performance, various stories throughout the 19th century and all involve murders. So we wrap them up in a wider context about Liverpool, about what it was like, about the duality of the city and stuff like that. So they are interesting, and you get the murders as well. It's the best venue in the city, I think, anyway. There's so much history to explore. So people love the building, and then often, because I am present on all of the tours, often they're surprised by what they find out and what they learn. And on this particular show, everybody, all of the stories relate to this building. So all the characters, they were tried in the courtrooms, and so people get different. I mean, it's entertaining, it's informative, great atmosphere, and you know, they get to tour some of the darker parts of the venue. It starts on the 23rd of May, and all the information is on the Ticket Quarter website, which is ticketquarter.co.uk, and on the Love History website, which is www.lovehistory.co.uk.
Each week we bring you all of the latest film news.
From interviews with filmmakers and actors, to local events, to the new cinema releases.
Join us every Tuesday evening on Bay TV Liverpool.
Hi, my name's Lizzie Taker. I'm the curatorial coordinator here at FACT. So currently we're showing Ryuichi Kurokawa Unfold. So this is a major first UK exhibition by a Japanese audiovisual artist. He's looking into space, and the new work Unfold really looks into the life of a huge sun-like star. So from the birth to the death of the star, it kind of looks at the incredible, unbelievable detail of things that happen over courses of like tens of billions of years, but within an 8-minute compressed time. Ryuichi Kurokawa Unfold is open now, and it's open until the 12th of June. We're open Tuesday to Sunday, 11 AM to 6 PM.
Woolton Drama Group is a community group, non-profit making, and we've been going for about 50 years now. And they've done lots and lots of productions, some here at St Mary's Church Hall in Grassendale, some actually in Woolton Village, and more recently we've been going out further into the city. We've done the Palm House and Valley Community Centre. And we do lots and lots of different productions. So we do straight plays like this one, although it has quite a bit of humour in it. But we've also done pantos, and last year we did a huge production, Alice, which was a great success. And we did some of the writing ourselves. So like a lot of sort of amateur dramatic groups, you have to do a little bit of everything really. It's not just about the acting, and we need the people behind, you know, the props and the costume and everything, set production managers. All this helps us get the show on the road and make sure that it's a success.
Cool. Okay, so you've been with this group for a while, have you?
Yeah, about 3 years.
Okay, so what made you come and join them then?
I was just looking for another group because I've been with a few other different groups in the Liverpool area, and I was just wanted a new challenge with it and kind of meet some new people and just try a different set of plays, because each group tends to do different styles of play and things, so I really like what Woolton do.
I moved back to Liverpool, having been living down south for about 5 years, and during that time all my friends had gone, so I needed some new friends, and I found them at Woolton Drama Group.
Right, well, it's a typical murder mystery story. Agatha Christie, it was her 50th novel, and it's been adapted by Leslie Darban. So the play is a sort of, there's a lot of humour in there, but there's also a lot of sort of a lot of themes in there that Agatha Christie normally covers. You know, things like greed, avarice, you know, all the usual sort of things that make up a good murder mystery. Lots of suspects. It's set in the 1940s in a place called Chipping Cleghorn, which is Middle England, the usual sort of setting for Miss Marple mysteries. Miss Marple, as usual, helps out the bundling sort of policeman, as it were. So it's very much a sort of tongue-in-cheek type of murder mystery, really. You know, you have to use your imagination a little bit, but there's a really good plot to it. And as usual, Agatha Christie sort of, you know, makes sure that justice is seen to be done by the end of the, by the end of the play.
I love Agatha Christie. I'm a huge fan, and I just love playing kind of police characters, authority figures. So just as soon as they said they were doing it, I just jumped on it straight away, and yeah, I love doing that kind of thing.
So it's a classic Agatha Christie. There's a murder. It starts off, the murder is actually announced, that's the title of the play, murder is announced. It's in the newspaper that the murder is announced in this house that my character owns at 6:30. Everyone thinks it's a joke, so loads of local people turn up, and then there is a genuine murder at that time, and then Miss Marple appears, and various people are in the spotlight.
I came to the auditions mostly to say hello to the drama group, because I hadn't been in the panto, and then read for the part, and to my surprise got cast. Wow. So I didn't actually intend to audition properly, I just came really to say hello to the cast.
Oh wow. So what was it like when they told you had the lead part then?
I was surprised. But I was delighted, because I knew that I'd have a busy time with the wedding planning, but I just thought, it's a good part, I'll go for it and enjoy it.
If you're a big fan of Agatha Christie, of course, this is one of the most famous Miss Marple stories. If you love murder mysteries and you love the kind of working out whodunit and that kind of thing, you just enjoy theatre. Woolton Drama Group have been going for a long time, and the people here are really experienced and good, and if you just like good acting, then come down for a good night's entertainment.
And so if people want to come and see you play, how can they find out for more information? Have you got a website or anything?
We have. It's www.wooltondramagroup.co.uk, and everything is on there really, past shows that we've done, shows that are coming up, and if people want to get involved, how they can come down and they can audition for the shows. And we always get back to people when they get in touch with us via our email address, so there's an email address on there as well.
Cool. If someone's thinking about coming along to one of the auditions online, would you recommend it?
Oh, definitely, yeah, really recommend it. Very welcome to join, especially for bigger shows like pantomimes. If people aren't that confident, or they just want a role maybe as an extra or a non-speaking part, pantomimes we always have. Everyone that's interested can get involved in a pantomime, so I guess that's what I'd say if there was a new person out there thinking like they might dip their toe in, that would be the show to go for.
You can come along for any of the auditions, you can come and try for any part, nobody's going to say you can't, and it's who's good for the part at the time. So it's not as if people are being kept for certain parts. I don't think there's been the same cast in any play I've been in. So I think a drama group needs new members, and it needs people to come along and help out and be enthusiastic.
If you fancy being a mole, a rat, a badger or a toad or any other creature in Wind in the Willows, definitely come on down to Woolton Drama Group Monday night, last Monday in May.
I'd definitely come down and give it a go, because you may find out that you've got a hidden talent. We rehearse here at St Mary's in Grassendale on Monday night at 7:30, so just turn up and you'll be made very welcome, and you'll meet a nice bunch of people, and never know, you might get a main part and play like this.